The wind whispers tales of love and loss across the barren mountains of Morocco. High in the misty peaks of the Atlas Mountains, shrouded in an ethereal mist, lies the secluded village of Time seems to stand still in this hidden gem, its rhythm dictated by the ancient cedar forests that surround it, and the villagers who have existed in harmony with nature for generations. Theirs is a world where the boundaries between reality and myth are delightfully blurred. In this mystical setting, the villagers speak in hushed tones of a haunting presence that awakens when the moon is full, a veiled bride whose mournful cries echo through the valleys, forever seeking her lost love. Her name is Layla, and her story is as heartbreaking as it is enthralling. Decades ago, the small village of Tazmort was buzzing with excitement. Two hearts were about to unite in holy matrimony. Layla, the village elder's daughter, was to marry her beloved Karim. Their bond was the talk of the town, a testament to the enduring power of love. But fate had a cruel twist in store. On the eve of their wedding, Karim vanished without a trace, leaving behind a community stunned and heartbroken. Overcome with grief and shame, Layla slipped into a deep depression. She wandered aimlessly into the mountains, her wedding dress flowing behind her like a ghostly white banner. For days, she searched for her missing fiancé, calling out his name until her voice grew hoarse. When the villagers found her, it was too late. Laying lifeless at the edge of a sheer cliff, her eyes staring blankly into the vast expanse of the sky, forever searching for answers. They say that on nights when the moon bathes the landscape in its silvery light, one can hear the mournful cries of Layla, echoing through the valleys. Travelers who have ventured into the mountains speak of a bone-chilling encounter with the supernatural. As the full moon ascends, they tell tales of a sudden drop in temperature, as if the very essence of the night has turned cold. And then there is the sound, the heart-wrenching sobs that send shivers down the spine, pulling at the deepest recesses of one's soul. It was during one such night that a skeptical outsider named Daniel arrived in the village of He scoffed at the local lore, dismissing it as nothing more than superstitious folklore. Armed with his camera, he decided to spend the night in the forest, determined to capture the essence of the crying bride, or so he thought. Hours passed, and as the moon climbed higher in the sky, casting long, eerie shadows, Daniel failed to return. The villagers, their faces etched with concern, organized a search party, venturing into the dense undergrowth to find him. All they discovered was his camera lying beside a wilted bouquet of wildflowers, the last photograph capturing a fleeting glimpse of a woman in white. Her face was obscured by a veil, yet her sorrowful eyes seemed to stare directly at the viewer, and behind her, the dark outline of the ancient cedar trees loomed ominously. Since then, Daniel's camera has become a relic of the past, a tangible reminder of the night he disappeared. The villagers believe that the crying bride claimed another victim, adding his name to the long list of those who have dared to challenge her and have never returned. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the villagers of Tazmort gather in their homes, sharing stories of the crying bride, ensuring that her tragic tale is never forgotten. They warn all who listen that, when the moon is full and the wind carries a mournful tune, it's best to stay indoors, for the crying bride is abroad forever, searching for her lost love, her sorrow echoing through the ages. And so the legend lives on, a haunting reminder of the power of love, loss, and the enduring spirit of the Atlas Mountains. Have you ever heard of the crying bride of the Atlas Mountains? Would you dare to visit the village of Tazmort and unravel the mystery for yourself? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.